Yo, yo, we got another review that I need you to tune into. This one is called Sankofa. My father showed me this movie very young. It was very dear to him. It meant a lot. So the symbol of Sankofa is like a bird or a goose or something like that. It's usually like that, but the symbol is its head is touching its back, meaning to return or to come to your heritage. Something that all people do when they move to this country, when they have that privilege to move to a better place and blow into their own economy and or family or whatnot. So it means to return as a bird, and also a bird is a symbol of the soul. A lot of times there were slave narratives of us turning into birds or going back home, or when we would jump off ships, when we would rather death than oppression. In the Quran Kareem, it says oppression is a fate worse than death. So this movie is very special to me. I'm gonna show you a clip. I wish I had the original clip. To my sisters out here, you definitely need to see this movie. To my brothers out here, definitely need to see this movie. In the beginning is a model. She's on the coast of Africa, with a white photographer. In so-called modern times, when the movie came out, and he's like, "Oh, give it to me. Yes, sell yourself. Yes, And she's, all she's American. She's all into it. Showing her body of flesh. Smiling, thinking about the money, the white bravado, the riz, the charisma. You know what I'm saying? And as she's walking, just looking at the place after her photo shoot, she goes into one of the slave forts, one of the dungeons and things like that, and comes into a spirit of my memory serves me right, or ancestral person. And she gets put under a spell or onto a swoon or something, and she wakes up in antebellum slave time. Now, this is very similar to a movie that came out not too long ago where they had actual day slavery, like civil war, costume people, and but they still were perpetuating slavery, which I found that interesting. Me myself, I don't think that slavery ended 1865. For the chattel slavery, it ended in 1970 something. There's a family that was found in Georgia. Somebody fact check me. I don't want to give y'all wrong information, but I do think this is documented, and they didn't know that slavery was over. Probably still looking for north. So back to this clip. We're gonna check it out. It has Muta Baruka. Shata Fire Fire Pan. Shout out to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. He's gonna explain what the actual word means. No, we're gonna have that after the clip. It's a little long clip, but it's very emotional. And this pay attention to the subtle things said. You get this woo wop right here. Okay. Muta Baruka. So they a lot of narrative.
Just spotted James up on the hill all by himself. Be a good time, son. All right, I like that. No blood said Jim the family by himself.
A lot of questions started by people there with how these rebellions that Muslims symbolism is that following the slave master's protocol and so sad. But you gotta break song that they realized where that came from. Gorgeous. There's some somatic imagery in this. I think still suggest you watch it. There's also imagery on YouTube, like any of our gyms. But we can skip past that. The assault scene. They scared practically. Oh, boom! Get daddy! Get mommy! Yeah, that's just
Guns,
the general
horses, head
movement.
slaves. I can still hear it all
Intimidating
now.
Chaplin,
And I heard the gun go
Johnson
off
and
again
Jackson
and the
chasing her.
dogs. I heard them as they
Message.
scrunched one of us. I heard his voice. Keep on running, sister. Keep on running. The horse's hooves got closer and closer right on our heels. And suddenly I heard another one go down. They were right on our heels. And I knew.
Now there's way much more in this movie. I might can't show them on here, but you know, it's very deep and it's very special to me. I think we all should watch this. It's a it's a great one. So here is Brother Muta Baruka. I believe he's Rastafarian. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I believe so. We can skip. So he's going to be explaining what Sankofa means. Let me just get this here. Boom, we in the studio. Hey, we in the sto. That's what I'm talking about. No talking about. Okay. So this Muta Baruka right here.
Is a bird. And what it really mean is that you're going back to bring forward. You make history teacher of your movement in at this time, yeah. And it became almost a word where most conscious Pan-Africanists and Africans start to use because of the movie.
Because of that movie right there. Now we know that the government does have, a pay grade within Hollywood. We do know that such things such as Billie Holiday, with her singing "Strange Fruit," was treated as if she was rapping NWA, F the Police, or Sweat for My Balls in CB4. You know what I'm saying? She's singing "Strange Fruit," history that's not speaking within America. You know, and that's just a fact. We have a duty to tell every newcomer that thinks we're not nothing because all they know is television. English is one of the easiest language aside from what Westerners tell you. Everybody's learning English from television. Just watch TV. It's very easy. I don't know who came up with that lie. I'm pretty sure English is way easier than Mandarin. You know what I mean? No shade for that. So this last piece is just showing y'all, the impact that this movie had and it not being able to be seen. So another reason why I'm giving these reviews and you know requests for you to interact and let me know what you felt about this movie, my black people.
Considered one of the leading cinematic voices of our time. His groundbreaking masterpiece, Sankofa, won critical acclaim, but it was often overlooked by distributors until now. Array Releasing has partnered with Jarima for a spectacular 4K restoration of Sankofa, and the film is now available in its full glory on Netflix. Take a look. The 1993 film Sankofa has been hailed a celebration of the strength of Black people and was developed from 20 years
I
of
think it's
research
funny people.
into the untold history of Black
That's what you gotta
resistance.
call us.
Joining us now to tell more about it is the legendary
You call
filmmaker
us by
himself,
name.
Haile Jarima. Sir,
You
welcome
call
to
us
Black News
all.
tonight. It is an absolute,
Why?
absolute, absolute honor to have you here with us.
I do understand the
I
frustration.
love how you said
Foundational.
that Sankofa is not a movie about slavery, but a movie about Black resistance. Why is that distinction important?
Well, I think that's what initially
And
fascinated
this is the
me, in the
black one.
sense
In
that
America,
African
you can call
Americans,
passing, but in Caribbean,
from day
we
one,
consider the black one.
resisted slavery. And I think
Semantic.
by official historians as well as by the cultural salad bar of the United States, this history has been completely suppressed.
They got him a white
And
Jesus.
so I felt, resistance is healing. Blues about slavery does not take anybody anywhere. So I felt every young person should know the historical deeds of Africans in America as history makers of their own historical.
Okay, I'm gonna stop that right there. I definitely know what his movie was about, but that's definitely not our story only. I do suggest you watch it. It's a beautiful film. Tell them Black Light sent you. We out.